Noragami is a Japanese fantasy manga series turned animated television series written and illustrated by Adachi Toka. Published on December 6th of 2010 through Kodansha's monthly shonen magazine, the manga was adapted into an anime by the Japanese animation studio Bones on January 5th, 2014.
Are you with us, Hiyori?
Yes!
Written and illustrated by Adachi Toka, the pen name of both Adachi, the illustrator for foreground characters, and Tokashiki, the background illustrator. With the Adachi Toka name being a combination of their two names, the Noragami manga first began serialization on December 6th of 2010 through the monthly shonen magazine by Kodansha, named Monthly Shonen Magazine. First appearing in the January 2011 issue of Kodansha's monthly shonen magazine, the Noragami manga, as of September of 2020, has over 88 chapters, with 87 of those chapters having already been collected into 22 Tenkoban volumes, the Japanese term for a book that is not a part of a series, since the first volume's release on July 15th of 2011. In terms of limited editions, the 9th volume was released with a special drama CD, a dramatized and purely acoustic performance, and the 10th and 11th volumes with an episode of the anime, each on DVD. While Kodansha distributes the Japanese original version of the Noragami manga, it is licensed for English release by Kodansha USA, a subsidiary of the Kodansha publisher based in New York. In Italian by Panini Comics, in Brazilian Portuguese by Planet Manga, in French by Pika Edition, and in German by Egmonti Manga and Anime. After the publication of the manga's 74th chapter in April of 2017, the series went on hiatus for 14 months. According to an article from 2017, published by Crystal and Hodgkins on Anime News Network, the year-long hiatus was in order for Adachi Toka to recuperate from an illness, with the editorial staff at the time saying that it is currently unknown when the manga will return. Although returning in the July issue of Kodansha's monthly shonen magazine on June 6 of 2018, the specific illness, as well as which of the two members that make up Adachi Toka was ill, is still unknown as of September of 2020. Members of the Noragami subreddit have already proposed that it could have been carpal tunnel when the median nerve in your arm is compressed and results in numbness, tingling, and weakness in the hand and arm, due to the fact that this is a relatively common issue among manga authors. It's also believed by fans that this mysterious illness is also the reason for the manga's shortening of chapters after the 17th month leave.
Hiyori's offered to buy us some grub. All because she appreciates my services.
This feels like extortion to me.
Besides the well-received manga, the anime adaptation is equally as loved by fans. Produced by the Japanese anime studio Bones, a studio famous for making anime adaptations of both Full Metal Alchemist and My Hero Academia, the Noragami television series was announced in the fall of 2013 and premiered its first episode at 2013's Anime Festival Asia on November 10th of 2013. Airing its first episode in Japan on January 5th of 2014, the independent Tokyo-based TV station Tokyo MX, the anime adaptation later aired on MBS, Mainichi Broadcasting System, BS11, Nippon BS Broadcasting Corporation, and TVA, Aichi Television Broadcasting. After the announcement of the Noragami anime adaptation, the American entertainment company Funimation licensed the anime for streaming in Canada and the United States, and Australian distribution and rights management company Madman Entertainment licensed the anime for distribution in Australia and New Zealand. Running for 12 episodes in its first season on TV, 2 additional episodes were released on DVDs, bundled with limited editions of both the 10th and 11th manga volumes, published February 17th and July 17th of 2014, respectively. Running from January 5th of 2014 until March 23rd of 2014, a second season named Noragami Arigato was announced in the May 2015 issue of Monthly Shonen magazine. Airing from October 2nd of 2015 until December 25th of 2015 for 13 episodes, the second season adapted the Bishamon 10 and Ibisu arcs, with the first season adapting the Yukine arc. As of September of 2020, the third season has yet to be announced. When the second season ended in 2015, the third season wasn't likely to come anytime soon due to a lack of content. However, with 22 volumes to date, there is more than enough content for a third season.
War god, her name is Bishama.
Do you know why? Cause I bought this baby!
What's your heart gonna do?
The story itself has a rather simple but equally engaging premise. In this world exists 2 realms, one being the land of the living, the near shore, and the other, the far shore, hosting over 8 million gods, dead spirits who serve these gods, and other assorted spirits who help and meddle in the affairs of humans. One such god is Yato, one of the 3 main protagonists of the series, an obscure god who considers himself to be a god of fortune/happiness, who was labeled in the past to be a god of calamity and depression. Reduced to working odd jobs in order to raise money to build a shrine, a necessary tool for gods, Yato answers a call to find Milord, a boy's cat. As Yato is a god, a being who cannot be killed by typical means, he chases after Milord across the street in front of a passing truck. In hopes of saving him, Hioriki, the main female character of the series, heroically pushes aside Yato, resulting in her getting hit by the bus. After which, she becomes half phantom. A phantom, in the world of Noragami, are creatures that come from the far shore who take joy in influencing those who inhabit the near shore, and subsequently becomes disconnected from her body. As a half-phantom, Hiyori is able to see dead spirits, known as phantoms, and starts to disconnect from her body, resulting in her gaining a tail, which serves as the representation of the connection between her soul and her body, often referred to as her lifeline in the anime. Learning that Yato will help anyone who calls or pays the price of a 5 yen coin, the traditional offering for shrines in Japan, Mayuki asks for his help in returning her to normal, which Yato accepts. In their quest to safely return Mayuki to her old life, they encounter a large phantom, which Yato beats by obtaining the help of Yukine, one of the 3 main characters, a way of assigning him a name as a shiniki, also called sacred treasures, sacred weapons, regalius, and sacred tools in English. Spirits that gods use for various tasks and purposes who have the ability to transform into items or weapons in the hands of gods.
He's in. And then you have this girl named Hiyori who's like super nice. She basically kills.
If that's okay with you, dear.
Oh, you're absolutely incorrigible.
Outside the manga and anime adaptation, the Noragami story and its characters have been adapted into 2 other mediums. After the final episode of the second season, news that a stage play adaptation of the series story and its characters was announced on November 17th, along with the release of the 15th Tankoban volume of the manga. 8 performances in total were held over 4 days, from January 28th till January 31st of 2016 at the AIIA 2.5 Theater, Tokyo in Shibuya, Tokyo, a theater well known for its 2.5D stage plays, with a DVD release of the play having shipped in May of 2016. A second stage play, titled Noragami Gods and Bones, acted as a continuation of the first play and featured an original story. 15 performances were once again held at the AIIA 2.5 Theater Tokyo in Shibuya, Tokyo, from February 16th till February 26th of 2017. Then, in August of 2017, the developer, Sakaru Soft, announced the release of an RPG game for phones titled Noragami Gods and Fate. Released first on Android and later on November 16 of 2015 for iOS, the game was a free-to-play card battle RPG with in-game purchases only available in Japan.
Oh, sure. I'm nice like that.
If you want to watch the show in its entirety for yourself, as well as read/watch the additional content, you can find links to everything mentioned in both the description and pinned comment below. Make sure to hit subscribe and that like button if you enjoyed the video, as well as leave a comment as to which anime or movie you would like us to cover in a future video. Thank you for watching. My name is May, and if you want to learn more about me, check out my Twitter, @cornmaze. If you enjoyed this video and would like to not only see them continue, but improve in quality, consider supporting us on Patreon or Ko-fi. Links in the description below.